belt replacement of the ERC 36 through 52. Airxchange cassettes are marked with unique serial numbers that can be entered into Airxchange's online parts lookup program to identify parts and access exploded views of the product. The unique serial number can be found on the product label in the pulley corner of each cassette. Access to Airxchange's online parts lookup tool can be reached at airxchange.com/service. The procedure shown in this demonstration requires nut drivers, an Allen wrench set, a hammer, a punch, an emery cloth, a socket set and ratchet, a 2-jaw bearing puller, and anti-seize. To begin, shut the power off to the unit and gain access to the Airxchange wheel. If possible, slide the Airxchange wheel out of the unit for ease of access to serviceable components. Remove bearing cover plate. Loosen the set screw and remove the locking collar. Using an Allen wrench, loosen the set screw. Then use a drift pin and hammer to knock the locking collar free. On the pulley side, it'll be counterclockwise to loosen. On the motor side, it'll be clockwise to loosen. Clean the shaft. The set screw from the locking collar leaves a burr on the shaft, so use an emery cloth or fine grit sandpaper to clean the shaft. Remove 2 retaining nuts and washers. Remove the bearing. Use a 2-jaw bearing puller to remove the bearing. Be sure that the jaws of the bearing puller grab onto the back of the bearing housing and not the beam. Remove the center hub seal assembly. This allows better access to the backside of the beam. Remove the 2 screws that hold the seal assembly in place. For better clearance, slide the 2 diameter seals back or remove them completely. Slip the belt through the hole in the beam and around the shaft. Feed the belt behind the beam through the hole and around the shaft. At this point, the belt is now around the shaft and the reinstallation of the bearing can take place. Apply anti-seize and install the new bearing. The bearing housing has either 1 or 2 alignment holes based on the model. Be sure the alignment holes line up with the existing holes in the beam. Reinstall the 2 retaining nuts and washers. Tighten just enough so that the back of the bearing is just flush with the beam metal. Do not fully tighten. Insert and set the alignment pins. Using a drift pin and hammer, drive the alignment pins into the beam. Try moving the wheel rim slightly in order to line up the alignment holes. Be sure the pins protrude through the back side of the beam metal. Tighten the 2 retaining nuts. Reinstall the locking collar and tighten the set screw. The pulley side is clockwise to tighten. The motor side is counterclockwise to tighten. Reinstall the bearing cover plate. Duct tape the belt to the rim. Apply duct tape at each spoke to help hold the belt secure on the rim of the wheel. Be sure to guide the belt onto the rim, preventing any twisting or binding. Slowly rotate the wheel clockwise until the belt reappears. Stretch the belt around the wheel only. Stretch the belt onto the drive pulley. Replace the diameter seals and the center seal. Rotate the wheel by hand several times. For more information, contact Airxchange or go to airxchange.com/service.